let's talk about the joints. Let's start with his legs. There's only one joint on the thigh, but hey, it actually works pretty well. You can move the leg forward and backward, and surprisingly, the range is quite impressive. He can really stretch those legs. But be careful not to overdo it. Since he only has one joint there, make sure the leg is pointing in the right direction before you move it. We definitely don't want any accidental crack during the review. The joint feels nice and tight, and it's actually pretty easy to manage. But still, don't play around with it too much, because there's always a chance it could get loose over time. So pause it, enjoy it, but don't give it the poor joint a full-time workout. Okay, enough with the legs. Let's move on to his arms. Time to see what those symbiote muscle can actually do. Surprisingly, his arm can rotate a full 360 degrees. Pretty impressive, right? But just like the legs, there's only one joint doing all the work. So yeah, enjoy the rotation, but don't turn this poor symbiote into a helicopter. Even with the limited articulation, Venom already comes with a seriously epic fixed pose. You can still pull off plenty of awesome action scenes, just add a little imagination and let this symbiote do the rest. Alright, now let's move on to Venom gimmick. And trust me, this is where things start getting a little more crazy and a lot more fun. So if you check out Venom's back, there is a little button hiding there. Give it a push and bam! His extra heads suddenly pop out from his body. Definitely one of the coolest and craziest gimmicks on this figure. And just a little reminder, the whip and Venom's tongue are made from the same flexible material, so they are super fun to mess around with. You can bend them, move them around, and create all kinds of crazy symbiote poses. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about his head. You can turn it to the left and right pretty nicely. I have a feeling it could probably rotate a full 360 degrees, but those extra heads get in the way and limit the movement. Honestly, that's probably a good thing. Venom already has enough heads to worry about. So, guys, I think that's enough for this part of the review. Now, let's move on and take a closer look at the details. Although this figure is vintage, the details are magnificent. No doubt about it. It came out in the 90s, a time when technology was developing super fast. Alright, guys, let's check out the details one by one. Okay, let's start with the head first. I really like the expression on his face. It looks so alive. And now we have Venom iconic eyes. And those crazy sharp teeth is pretty scary. And of course, that ridiculously long tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, now that's what I call a predator tongue. Long, creepy, and totally venom. So, this is another one of Venom's many faces. But instead of the classic white eyes, this one comes with striking red eyes. And it's not just the eyes. We also get these additional hands. I think they are made of rubber, so they are pretty flexible and should not break easily. That's definitely nice touch, especially for a vintage figure like this. It's actually pretty cool how they show off all those muscle with this semi-gloss black finish. When a light hits, All those muscle details really pop and instantly grab your attention. I think this is some kind of whip. But wait, it has the same color as his tongue. So, is this another tongue? Man, Venom can never have too many tongues. I think this green stuff around his lower body is supposed to be some kind of symbiote waste. Yeah, even Venom has to leave something behind, I guess. Fun fact about that symbol, even though Venom is not actually a spider, he rocks that iconic spider logo because the symbiote was once bound with Peter Parker. You could say he kept that look as a little reminder. At the bottom of his feet, you can spot the brand logo. Just a little proof that this guy is the real deal. Yep, originality confirmed. Alright, let's continue and check out those muscle. As you can see, the muscle fibers are sculpt everywhere, making Venom look absolutely fierce and seriously powerful. This guy definitely never skips gym day. Okay, I think that's enough muscle talk for now. Let's move on to the next fun part, the accessories. Let's see what Venom comes with. Well, from what I can tell, this looks like some kind of symbiote. And there is even some symbiote slime all over it. Seriously, talk about taking the creepy factor to the extreme. This thing looks like it came straight out of a symbiote horror movie. But you know what? I think I've changed my mind. It's actually kinda cute. I really like the expression on his face. Creepy, slimy, but somehow adorable at the same time. Speaking of creepy, let's take a closer look at the eggshell. Trust me, this thing gets even weirder up close. Still, I really love the design because it captures that classic symbiote vibe perfectly, especially Venom. It's creepy, weird, and super playful at the same time. Back then, kids probably had a blast with something like this. Alright, guys, I think that's enough for our symbiote buddy today. But don't go anywhere just yet, because I've got a little announcement that you might find pretty interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you in the next one, and until then, take care, my precious symbiotes. Guys, I've been thinking, when we finally hit 50k subs, I'm gonna challenge myself to hunt down and buy one of these holy grails. So help me reach 50k, and when we get there, the holy grail hunts begins.